go.
Season's greetings, gamers and ghouls. Welcome to a very special Halloween episode of the We Can't Respawn podcast.
After many attempts and just all around shenanigans, we're here with episode 24. It's obviously the week of Halloween, as you may have fucking gathered, or you just might know what date it is. I'm here with Birdman and the Crypt Keeper.
Wobbuffet.
Hello.
Wobbuffet.
Oh God, man.
Sorry, I'm dressing as Wobbuffet for Halloween.
Yeah, I'm dressing as I don't know. I've got nothing. Well, we're here ready to do the damn thing after many minutes of failure. But I think we have it all situated, sorted out. Episode 24. The Crypt Keeper did our intro. Thanks, Crypt Keeper. So let's jump into some fun little news business here. We'll just quickly go over some things that were announced recently, as in Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Birdman, I think you're our resident Uncharted guy. You're like the only person that's played out of us.
Which is sad.
I don't have a play... Well, I sort of have a PS3. But not enough to play it. I wanted to. But did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. It looked a little bizarre.
Right.
Like it's supernatural in an Uncharted game. I mean, every Uncharted game becomes supernatural in the third act. It's really weird.
Like, does it?
Yeah, it starts off as like a legit Indiana Jones grounded like action movie, and then it just goes really off the edge at like the third act. Like, I think Uncharted 3, the guy found like El Dorado. No, he found the Fountain of Youth, and it turned him like immortal, and it's really weird. One of them, El Dorado, you're like going up against Yetis.
Oh, that's...
It's not at all what I expected from Uncharted.
No, but it doesn't really ruin it. So
it kind of throws me for a loop.
That is in keeping with the Indiana Jones thing, because at the end of every movie is some ridiculous supernatural thing.
Yeah,
happening,
like
so.
yeah,
I guess that makes sense. Then.
Holy Grail.
Kalima.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's halfway through the movie.
That's not even...
Temple of Doom is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Just it was weird to me because it's just a bunch of dudes running around in like normal people clothing,
right?
Like jeans and a Hawaiian shirt. And
well,
I was
yeah,
like,
it's pretty much just every character model you can find in the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I figured that, but seeing that in a multiplayer setting was really weird.
Like they're that coordinated.
Yeah, they almost seemed like they were doing like classes, like almost like not like a Team Fortress.
Well,
but
I think it looked like there may have been some kind of special characters. Like it looked like there was one that was a sniper. One that was like a berserker, like just running through bullets and grabbed a dude. And I think there was a third one, but I don't remember what it was. I mean, obviously I have no fucking idea, but that's what
they
it
just look like they're following the standard archetypes of like multiplayer classes.
Yeah. I don't know. Do any of the other Uncharteds have multiplayer? Do they all?
No, just 3 had it. Yeah, I don't remember 2 having it. It could have, but I don't give a shit about Uncharted multiplayer.
I don't know that a lot of people do, to be honest.
That's like a straight just story based. It's like a lot of people played The Last of Us multiplayer, but I didn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, I forgot that was a thing. That's like when BioShock threw in multiplayer.
They did?
Yeah. I think it was BioShock 2 had multiplayer, and it wasn't terrible, but it was just kind of like, I don't really play BioShock.
Like, why?
I don't play
it's
BioShock.
Like if Fallout decided to come out with a deathmatch format.
Yeah, it'd be weird, right? It wouldn't make any sense. So that looks interesting-ish, sort of, in a kind of weird way. Like, it's kind of like intriguing in an I don't know what the fuck's going on way.
Yeah.
Right? He pulls out like a giant totem pole that starts killing people with bad juju or something. Like, I don't know what culture that's from. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. No. It was weird as shit.
I'm guessing we'll have to play the game to figure it out.
Yeah, well, maybe I have to, I don't know, give it a whirl. Also announced Tekken 7. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of those. Is coming to PS4, and apparently it's going to have VR support. I didn't really read up on it because I don't give a shit about VR at this point. But yeah, Tekken 7 is coming out. I mean,
why would a fighting game have VR support?
Probably for a similar reason to why Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball is going to have VR support.
It needs to also leave you bruised, I think.
That'd be like awesome. Yeah, they should give you like a full bodysuit that actually makes you feel like you got your ass whooped if you lose.
It should be like in the Matrix. You're just spitting blood by the end of the match.
That'd be cool. It would be. But that type of shit brings me back to weird-ass Kinect fighting games. Like, what did we play was it like the Fighter Within or some shit?
Yeah, it was called
It was
the Fighter
most
Within.
awkward shit I've ever played in my life.
It never even. It didn't.
It like didn't
respond.
register anything. It was so bizarre. But yeah, that's coming out. In keeping with fighting games, we got Street Fighter V has a launch date of February 16th. Has this game been like? Was it delayed or something? I feel like this has been in development forever. Street Fighter V. I don't know. Maybe it's just.
The only really fighting game I ever follow anymore is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I don't particularly.
I watched some gameplay of the Street Fighter V, and it was kind of boring.
I mean, it's just Street Fighter, you know.
Right.
I don't even know why they need to come out with new fighting games like Tekken 7 or Street Fighter 5. It's not like they're introducing anything new. Just add more characters.
Right, and when you have a game where you can pull a guy's face off or, break 30 bones in his body, and then you go and you watch Street Fighter, and you're like, oh, well, I guess he's hitting him.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I know it had a beta. It's probably like the first fighting I've ever heard of that had a beta. Or did Mortal Kombat have a beta?
I don't remember Mortal Kombat having a beta.
I don't either. I just for a second I don't know. Yeah, that whatever. I guess Street Fighter V is big in the fighting game esports thing. That's like the main game they play besides Smash Brothers. I don't know.
Yeah, I memorized how many frames this move takes, and I can cancel it.
That shit's crazy.
Fuck you, dude.
That shit is crazy.
Should go to MIT with that shit.
Right? Fucking count cards and blackjack. I don't know. That shit's crazy. I mean, when I first heard that that's how people play these games competitively, I was like, fuck that. That's way too hard.
Yeah.
I just want to punch you in the fucking face. All right? God. But anyways, hey, Arkham Knight's finally relaunching on Steam. Only, let's see, June, July, August, September, 4 months after it came out. It's finally, I guess, playable on PC now. So that's
like it's been way longer since Arkham Knight came out.
I was actually surprised when I looked and saw it was out in June. I was like, fuck. That seems so long ago.
It does.
But I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I don't remember playing Batman through the whole summer.
No, you played it twice.
But I mean, I don't remember having it the whole summer.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like I've had it that long. I don't know. Maybe I'm retarded.
Aliens.
But I wanted to say, when I looked at October, I was like, oh, well, it only came out in August. But no, I was wrong as shit. That's fucking madness that it was so fucked it actually got taken off of Steam. Well, it's back now for the 3 people that are going to buy it, I guess, because I probably wouldn't. If I tried to get it on PC and that happened,
yeah,
I'd be like, fuck it. I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it again.
That shit's crazy.
It's just I have a hard time buying GTA again, but I just saw another mod released for it the other day where it's it's like a real life mod.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Did you read about it? I didn't.
I watched the whole hour video of
it.
What
is it?
You start off homeless, and you can either go to there's 2 type of schools, I guess a job school and then a licensed school. And the guy I was watching, he got a taxi driver's license. So he got a job as a taxi driver, and then he eventually made enough money. He's living in a motel, and he also installed the mod where you have to fill up your gas.
Yeah.
And he just went through. He doesn't want to do crime. He wanted to see if he could make money without crime. And he had a few taxi people skip out on the payment, so he had to chase them down. And I don't know how often you can repair your vehicle, but he didn't. I never saw him go above $3,000 for the first part of his video, $3,000. So I mean, I don't know. It seemed kind of fun, dude. There's I think there's 9 different jobs.
That's
I mean, that's one reason why I would get it right now and play.
I can't even imagine what it takes to make a mod like that for a game. That seems like developing an entire fucking game.
It really does.
Yeah, I saw that in a headline about that, and I was like, that seems interesting, but I didn't read it for whatever reason.
Right.
I think I just glossed over it, but that's fucking nuts. They have so many cool mods. I don't want to buy it for the 3rd time, but then they keep releasing mods, and I'm like, well,
if they would release mod support for the Xbox One, that would be great.
Yeah,
because they released the Rockstar editor, and Fallout is releasing with mod support, so you can't tell me it's not possible now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. That shit's crazy.
They'll do it in official channels, but I don't think they'll ever do it where they'll let random people who just happen to have that ability do it.
Maybe. I don't know. It'd be cool if they did, because some of those mods are fucking awesome, like flying around as Iron Man and shit.
Yeah.
So cool. But yeah, Arkham Knight finally out if you want to play it for PC. I don't know why you want to, but hey, to you, boo boo. Rocket League is having more DLC. It seems like every episode I'm talking about Rocket League DLC, but
Comes out every month.
yeah, they keep bringing shit out. They're adding mutations and I think it's called Mutation Madness playlist, where I guess, I don't know if it's random mutations that happen in like each different match or what it is, but you can change all sorts of shit now. Well, not now, but once the update comes out. Things like ball size, I think weight, you can change the gravity, there's all sorts of shit you can change. And in December, apparently they're going to be adding a hockey mode where the field turns to ice and the ball is a giant hockey puck, which sounds fucking awesome. And it's all for free. So that is cool as shit. I'm looking forward to that. Anything
Free DLC is good.
Hell yeah, it is. Anytime I get to play more Rocket League, I'm about it. So count me in for that shit. And hey, that'll make for interesting videos to upload. Mutations in the playlist, and we play that shit. It'll be fun.
You know, they should add a ball pit mode where there's one ball that scores, and then there's just like you're in a ball pit.
That'd be interesting.
You have to find the right color. It's like slightly off color of the other balls, and it's horribly frustrating. So you just end up wallowing in the ball pit.
Yeah, just crashing into each other for the fun of it.
Like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, because I go to Chuck E. Cheese all the time. Wonder what it's like working as Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese.
Probably degrading.
Kids probably like piss on you and shit.
He goes home, his wife doesn't appreciate him.
He goes home in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit. He's sitting on the couch without the head on, just watching TV with a beer.
With his pet rat.
Yeah. Also named Chucky.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he probably calls him Mr. Cheese.
You are the only one who understands me, Mr. Cheese.
It's so ridiculous. Yeah, Rocket League DLC, check it out. Go watch the trailer. It'll give you an idea of what is coming. Okay, so I watched a video, and I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but a dude beat Crota in Destiny using the Rock Band drums.
Yeah, I saw that earlier today.
Fuck, man.
Game must not be difficult.
Yeah, right? Shit.
Jesus.
He beat it with like Rock Band drums, and he was using like wooden spoons for drumsticks.
Why would you even try that?
I have no idea. It's a good question.
I mean, that's...
How did he do the directional pad?
I don't
There's
know.
a D-pad on there's a D-pad on the drum set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you'd have to be sitting in a really weird position.
Yeah, he had to keep like changing his hands around to do it. I don't fucking know. That shit's I can barely play songs on medium on drums, and people are actually beating parts of games with a drum set. So that's confusing. Maybe don't do that. And
he was solo too.
Yeah, fucker. Surprised he didn't have his boy next to him beating it on guitar. They should just do a fucking Destiny clan that uses nothing but Rock Band instruments. Somehow they rig up a mic to have the game respond to voice commands.
Just shout at him until he dies.
See, there was also a group that made a video of them doing the Thriller dance.
Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't see that. I gotta see that.
That was pretty funny.
That's hilarious. Destiny's new emotes seem pretty cool. Various dances and all sorts.
But those
of
you have to pay for those, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't think it's much though. But yeah, I don't know. They should just add emotes all willy nilly. They should have come with more at the start. Was there 4?
I think there was just like one for each race.
You could dance. You could sit down. You could
you could like the dances.
Wave.
There was just like one per race.
Yeah, and some of the dances were terrible. But yeah, I mean, dude, come on, just use the drum set for the drums on Rock Band. Stop making everybody look bad. He's probably the same type of dude that like fully complete expert songs on Rock Band and shit with fucking drums.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, those people are nuts.
Yes, 100% everything and catch all the Pokemon.
With
Impossible.
The drum set. I have trouble with the drums because my hands and feet always want to work together They don't want to work independently of each other. So if I have to like hit the foot pedal at an offbeat pace in comparison to what my arms are doing, it just does not work. It gets real weird, and I end up fucking everything up. It sucks being the drummer because everybody else is kind of depending on you to keep the right rhythm, and then the game starts throwing weird shit your way, and you freak the fuck out, and you're like throwing everybody off. The game's hard. I hate drums. Always hitting the plastic on the edges, making a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Surprised the drumsticks haven't snapped yet.
Yeah, the amount of times we used them and how hard we go.
Yeah, I hit them drums hard as shit, and then I hit the plastic, and I'm like, oops, splinter. That would suck. One shatters, and you have to play them like fucking bongos. We should try that. We should try like bongos one of these days.
It'd probably be so obnoxious.
It probably wouldn't even work right.
No, probably wouldn't register our hits.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be so funny. Then you could do the Africa face, like from Get Him to the Greek, the black dude playing the drums, or the bongos. Anyways, what else do we got here? Oh, well, we might as well jump into this since we're talking about Rock Band. Harmonix got busted reviewing their own game on Amazon.
Do you have the review? Do you know which review it was?
Hold on, I could pull up an article that has them. They were pretty, like, hilarious. And then, obviously, as soon as it happened, people started trolling in the reviews.
I would, too. You don't review your own fucking game. Like, what was that game that Jim Sterling reviewed that the developer, like, tried to bitch him out or something like that?
Digital Homicide is the people he's always feuding with.
That's yeah. I mean, like, if you don't want people to tell other people your game sucked, then don't make a shitty game.
Don't make your game suck.
When you pull it up, let me read it. I want to read it. That's
okay. There was pictures here. What the tits?
Like, why would Harmonix need to do that?
Discovered
like,
by
people
Red
love their games, so
yeah, you don't really need to bother with that, dumbasses.
Yeah, that's
so funny.
Harmonix
Real names
employees.
are found by clicking on the wish list of the reviewer.
That's so great.
Holy shit, there's a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that is one of them. Okay, you can see them in red here.
Okay.
Good luck fucking reading them as they're little as shit. Let me see if I can turn it sideways here.
Ding, ding.
Yeah. Hold on. This one cracked me up. Yeah, let's just all yell in the house. It's fine. This is why I need an on-air symbol.
Yeah.
God damn it. Here, the first one cracked me up. You'll see their names in red next to the ones that they reviewed.
Okay, here's 5-star. Love this game. Absolutely love the game. Rock Band 4 is a perfect introduction to video games and music gaming for me. As a new fan of Rock Band, I appreciate the intuitive structure of the game. I'm having a blast with the guitar. I made my way to medium level fairly quickly. Jesus is small.
Yeah.
Which was very exciting for me. Freestyle guitar solo is so much fun.
How many O's is that, Birdman?
It was just capitalized.
Yeah, it was in caps.
All right, here's the next one.
That was one of the employees, by the way.
Yeah, 5-star. Familiar because it's the always fun beating matching gameplay that makes you feel like you're in a band with your friends. And Frez?
I don't know.
What the fuck? All right. The gameplay is both familiar and fresh. Familiar because it's always fun beat matching gameplay that makes you feel like you're in a band with your friends, and fresh because freestyle guitar solos are awesome. Holding different combinations of frets down produces different notes. The frets you hold down are up to you. It's fun to mix them together. This feature combines freestyle vocals with your friend/band, makes your song your own.
What the fuck?
The fact the game will get new content means I'll keep getting better. I'm looking forward to see what's next. I'm not misreading that, by the way.
No.
Tip: when a freestyle guitar solo, keep coming back to the same fret combination. Oh, your phone went down. Oh my god. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. It like after these reviews were found to be employees. First of all, who the fuck is like investigating these? Dudes on Reddit have like so much time on their hands that they're clicking wish lists of people in reviews to find out their real names.
Uh-huh.
But afterwards, people were writing reviews, and then at the bottom it would say "not a Harmonix employee." It's so ridiculous.
Right. Like, you already have, I'm sure, a portion of your budget set aside for marketing, and there's commercials, and shit's all over the place.
Both games are doing that. I know Guitar Hero Live, which was really hard, so hard I rage quit in GameStop. They're like getting TV shows in on their marketing, like
oh my god, one dude said it's astonishing that they were able to support DLC from that many years ago. Motherfucker, you made the goddamn game, you dick.
They're just trying to hype people up.
That's great.
Do it like the Flash and the Arrow are doing. Like, they incorporated that shit into like a commercial within their universe. Like, they're obviously
that's funny.
They're obviously using their marketing constructively. Other than we'll just pay our employees to go write fake reviews somewhere.
Right.
Like, how do you
if you're gonna do
how
it,
do you
like,
get
pick
caught?
some random extra in the crowd or some shit.
How do you get caught? Like, is it really that hard to just make a fake email address and not have any ties whatsoever?
I don't even I guess they use like their real personal Amazon accounts or some shit.
Yeah, and then they can track down that while using.
That's so funny.
This card traces back to an actual Amazon employee, or not Amazon, Harmonix employee.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
You can't get anything past the people in Reddit.
I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are on the internet all day, every day, just looking at shit that nobody else would. Super weird. But yeah, for sure, don't review your own game. I don't know. It's come on, really.
Let the people speak for you.
Yeah, your game's gonna do fine. It's Rock Band 4. Okay, it'll be fine. Trust me.
Yeah, you're allowed to talk up your own game.
Like,
don't create a sock puppet.
Some people were like complaining about the dumb shit in the game, like not having enough options for the create a character. Like, you're not looking at your character ever, like, really.
Wait,
unless it's
the options in Rock Band, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
In the beginning you don't, but I mean, shit, as I'm sure there's a bunch of shit to unlock.
Right.
So,
and even so, like,
you're super distracted by all of the
playing.
notes scrolling down the fucking screen.
Right. And it's realistic because as a new member of a band, you're not going to have that much control over your image at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, and a new band can't afford a fucking wardrobe.
Right.
Y'all just go out and get what you got.
$30 $30 a fucking set.
Yeah, we made $30. We are the Mighty Mighty Barf Bags. So the new Xbox One experience, as they're calling the dashboard update, is finally set to actually release November 12th, along with backwards compatibility, I guess, being fully activated or whatever you want to call it. I think they said over 100 titles will be available straight away.
Good.
Which is great.
Well, I hope that fixes the dashboard, because that shit's starting to piss me off. I do like the way it looks.
Mm-hmm. It's still slow.
It's extremely unresponsive sometimes. The party chat system at least works now.
Yeah, it totally worked fantastic last night.
Yeah. And then, but like,
that was sarcasm.
It's still just,
by the way.
all.
I don't know. I expected it to be a lot more responsive when they announced that it would be faster. It's really not that much better.
Mm-hmm. No.
Like, snapping shit is still... Can you even snap shit anymore? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Because I know when you double tap the Xbox button now, it takes you to that little sidebar.
Yeah.
Which takes fucking forever to pop up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully
like when I try to stream, like, it always takes forever to bring up the Twitch thing, and then it takes forever to get through every individual menu, and then you gotta wait like 20 minutes to stream, or for the stream button to even like press. It's like, Jesus Christ.
It's super unresponsive, and it's aggravating because at this point, especially with it being a new like layout, it should be optimized to be fast. That should have been their number one thing.
Right.
Nobody was, well, I guess some people were complaining about the look of the previous update or the previous dashboard, but speed and optimization should have been number one, because that is fucking, it being that unresponsive is infuriating.
And this doesn't even look that great. What, like, they took away some of the things that I liked. Like, I kind of liked seeing the achievement in 30 days.
Yeah,
thing.
that was pretty cool. Like,
comparing that, like, it doesn't really, but it was just like a fun thing to see.
Yeah.
I do like the activity feed, but now, like, I can't sort them anymore. Like, if I want to go watch a friend's clip, it's like way harder to do that now.
Yeah, you probably.
I don't even know what the hell happened in the community clips.
Did
Like,
you go? Have you gone into the game DVR app yet?
Like I have, but
As I haven't seen it yet.
I still don't know how to navigate to other people's clips. Like I can only ever pull up mine.
That's weird. Yeah, I haven't
That's
looked at it yet. Hopefully, when it releases, it's better. I mean, I would imagine we're playing with the official release now, considering it comes out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe not. Maybe there'll be some last-minute optimizations that make it run like a next-gen console should.
Yeah, I hope they release like a list of the backwards compatibility games, and I'm hoping some good ones are on there.
I know the Gears of War series is going to be on there, which I was hype about. I saw Borderlands.
Fallout for sure because
Because they're offering every Games with Gold game is going to be backwards compatible now.
right. But I'm like, do you have to go to your 360 to get those 360 games, or can you just get them through the Xbox One?
I mean, you could do it online, like through Xbox.com if you really need to. But I would hope they would give you a way to do it on the Xbox One store.
Right.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens when it comes out.
Yeah. God, like if you buy Fallout 4, you get Fallout 3, which is good.
Yeah, I'd like to replay Fallout 3, but that seems like a lot of time.
I'm just hoping Red Dead is a thing and the multiplayer isn't like still broken.
Oh, it probably is. It's probably fucked.
GTA 4, I wouldn't mind playing again.
Yeah.
If they bring in the Ballad of Gay Tony, yeah.
Skyrim.
Yeah, they don't have a list up yet, which is fucking stupid. It's still the preview list, but I guess probably once it releases, they'll have a real...
All the Call of Duties are going to be on it.
Oh, cool. I'm not fucking touching them. It'll keep the Call of Duty kids off of other games. Hopefully.
Yeah, until, Call of Duty drops in a few
I can't wait to
days.
play it. I'm so excited.
Said no.
Just
Call
kidding.
of Duty drops. Hopefully the sales numbers are what drops.
I said we should drive by GameStop and egg all the kids that are buying Call of Duty. But yeah, I think that's all I got for news. Do you guys have anything that you saw recently?
I mean, I saw No Man's Sky got like a release window, but those things are always going to change. It's apparently coming out in like June 2016. So
Yeah, until it gets delayed 14 times.
right. The Division fucking beta December, which beta alpha whatever. It's supposed to come out in March.
It should be a beta then. It should be an alpha. That'd be fucking nuts.
Jump all over that beta. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to get Fallout. I mean, just the way that everybody's hyping it up makes me not want to get it. But at the same time, I know it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
I think if the dog talked instead of the actual player character, I would get the game.
Yeah. I mean, I do love Troy Baker, but I'm really, really tired of him being every voice of the character. Like,
he's just
all for him to get more work, but like, he's voicing literally everything.
Yeah, I'm getting it for sure.
I'm pretty sure that he plays Fred in Halo.
No, he doesn't. I saw the dude that plays Fred. Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I can't think of his name. He's actually the dude's married to the chick that voices Spartan Vale. He's married to that chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot like him.
Fred. Yeah. What the fuck was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to get Fallout. I just don't know PC or Xbox.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I'm not ready to abandon my Xbox yet. But
I'm not either, but goddamn that dashboard's slow.
Yeah.
And Titan still has an Xbox, so hey, buddy, give it the fucking time.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't know.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't even really want to play this piece of shit. It's just all I have right now. So, except for my DS.
It's frustrating that it is so unresponsive at this stage.
Right, and
Right.
Fallout's going to be locked at 30 frames, 1080p for both systems. Like, I don't. Just so people couldn't flame other systems about it, but the PC's getting 60 frames.
Yeah.
Then again, like, I got Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain on my PC. Beautiful fucking 1440, 60 frames. I still can't even be bothered to turn it on now. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't have that issue with my PC.
It's just like, if I'm not, like, interacting with someone, it's kind of hard to play a game on the PC. I don't know why.
I see. The thing is, I don't know what my PC will be capable of in terms of resolution and shit for Fallout, and I wouldn't want to get it and then not be able to run it at a higher setting than my fucking Xbox.
Yeah, that would be kind of depressing.
It would be super. I don't think that'll be a problem.
No, I don't think.
But
it would be.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know, man. I just It's so tough.
You're probably just gonna get it for the Xbox until
Probably.
Titan gets his PC, and then maybe we'll all switch over to that. Because I'm having the same dilemma months out for the Division. Like, like if Titan doesn't have his PC by then yeah, I'm gonna get it for Xbox.
Well, I'm
so we
sure
can
I
all
will.
play.
I mean, the
But,
Division's probably going to be delayed 5 or 6 more times. So
yeah.
Yeah.
at
don't know.
this rate,
It just seems that Xbox is a little easier. No, I wouldn't say that because GTA is never ever playable.
Xbox just won't let us connect in a multiplayer game.
I don't know why.
It really won't. And
Single-player
it's
games
fucking
is fine.
infuriating. It's so goddamn. Oh my god, because it doesn't make fucking sense. We all have Comcast internet. All our NAT types are open. What the fuck's the problem? Like, I don't get it at all.
No, I don't.
It's fucking retarded. It's oh my god. Like, hey, look, we're Skyping right now for this podcast, and we're all connecting fine. We all sound great.
Yeah, the only problem with my computer is like I don't have an actual mic, so I'm stuck using the Xbox One
You
headset.
gotta
And it
rectify
always,
that fucking crackly shit. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. But yeah, Titan, do you have any news? Or no?
No, not really. No.
Okay, I guess we'll hop into our Halo 5 impressions because that came out yesterday, technically. Today is Wednesday. You'll be hearing this Thursday, so it came out Tuesday. We played a shit ton of campaign, probably more than I wanted to in one sitting. But I don't know.
pretty much beat it.
Yeah, we have like a few missions left. I guess we'll do this in the similar format to what we did for the Battlefront beta. We'll start with audio. But it sounds like fucking Halo. I mean, what do you want? All the guns sound good, which is great because some previous Halo games had some weird sounding guns.
Yeah,
like
the shotgun and the assault rifle.
The fucking
sounded
assault
weird.
rifle sounded like a stapler for a period of time.
Yeah.
It's gross. So I think
The score was pretty good.
yeah, Halo's
Music as always.
Yeah, it gives like as soon as you hear Halo music, you're like, oh, this is fucking Halo. Like as soon as I even said it in the opening cinematic, I was like, oh, that Halo music. Yeah. So you guys good with audio? All
Yeah,
gravy?
voice acting
Yep.
is pretty good so far.
Yeah. So yeah, there was a couple awkward things that were said.
Yeah,
like,
some of Locke's lines are a bit
I just
cliched, and
I just don't like Locke. But
we're going
It's more
to
the
find out the
writing than
truth
the,
behind
audio.
this and
yeah.
whatever and blah blah blah.
Visuals, pretty good. 60 frames is just fucking nice.
It looks great.
The only thing that I have an issue with that I read about before I even saw it happen is some enemies in the distance are rendered at 30 frames per second for some weird reason. And you might not have even noticed it, but with the crawlers especially, they get a little jarring from far away. They look kind of weird when they're running across the screen, but we kill shit so quick it's hard to even tell.
Yeah. Especially there's 4 of us. That's probably why we blew past the campaign, because there was 4
Also,
of
and
us.
Titan has no chill. This
No.
motherfucker
Runs ahead.
has
Doesn't
his-
even let the dialogue finish.
He has his sprint on.
Fuck.
Just there, he found a way to turn sprint just on. no toggle, no nothing. It's just on.
Just go.
But yeah, it looks good. I mean, all the armor looks fucking cool. Everybody has their own distinctive style. It's fun. Prometheans are ugly, but they do die cool though. The way they disintegrate,
Yeah.
it's pretty gnarly. So anyways, we'll just gloss over that shit because that's not the important stuff. The important shit is the gameplay, I guess, and maybe the story. So, Titan, what do you think of the story thus far? Since we haven't gotten to the ending yet, but yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. As first-person shooter sci-fi stories go. I mean, I've never really been too sucked in with Halo's story, but at the same time, I generally like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I find it very interesting. It covers interesting territory with the whole ancient aliens, but there's these other aliens that are keeping us out, and it's all sort of has an air of mystery around it.
Yeah, I like. I typically like the Halo stories, just because, like you said, the I guess like the background lore or whatever you want to call it has always been kind of interesting, and there's books and comics and shit that kind of keep it all going. But for whatever reason, this I don't know what if it's because all 4 of us are playing together or 3 of us, and we just keep cracking jokes and all kinds of shit or whatever. I'm just not really invested. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to find out what the fuck Chief and Cortana are going to do when they meet up. If they meet up, which they might not based on what I've heard of the ending. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it's just not capturing my attention all that much.
Well, they're making it a trilogy, so they're not going to wrap anything up.
Yeah, and I also
Right.
I also think the fact that I hate Spartan Locke contributes to that. To me not really being invested. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really hate him. He's just not drawn out enough for me. Like, we literally know nothing about him. I wanted to know why he became a Spartan, why he's this, why he's that.
Right, and
Hell,
his
Buck is more drawn out than he is. Like, Buck had his own damn game.
Right, and I don't think now I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but the dude has no personality whatsoever. He's just follow orders, don't question, don't say anything out of like military language and shit.
It's kind of because Chief was kind of that in the first one. Like,
yeah.
So I guess they're just kind of waiting to flesh him out a bit. Like, he does kind of grow a little bit. Like, he goes from like just wanting to bring in Master Chief because somebody told me so to like, oh, well, I guess there is something going on here. We're here to help.
That's a good point.
And blah, blah, blah.
See, it goes to show you, I forgot that he even kind of offered to help.
Right.
Yeah. I like the way they interact
might be part of
with
like
each
a
other.
larger arc that they're doing.
I'm sure
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. It's over another 3 games, so... I mean, I liked it.
There's 8 characters, so I mean, they have a lot to work with.
True.
So it'd be hard for them to really flesh out all 8 characters. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of expanded universe shit for that. But
yeah, a lot of the of Chief's team was fleshed out during the Fall of Reach book,
Which they're having an animated series for, which I want to see.
I saw the first
but
episode.
I don't wanna buy it.
I saw the first episode. The art style is really weird, but it does a good job of telling the story. The first episode was actually interesting as shit. I didn't think it would be, but it turned out that it was kind of cool. I was watching the Halo launch stream that was before the game came out. And
Yeah.
they played the first episode, and I was like, oh shit, this is kind of interesting. Like, when they were showing like previews of it, I was like, that's the weirdest animation style I've ever seen. But when it actually came to watching it, I liked it, basically, is what it comes down to. Yeah, I guess maybe I'll get more interested in the story in a second playthrough, where we're not running full speed or making fun of everything we can find.
Yeah. I just would just like to see, if they're not going to do it in game, like, do it that way. Like the way that, Nightfall, Fall of Reach, what was the other one? Forward Unto Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it kind of that way.
Yeah, like,
because
even
there's still like a lot of questions I have. Like, Buck wasn't a Spartan last time you saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Locke wasn't a Spartan last time we saw him. How did this? I mean, they don't have to beat you over the head with like every detail of how, but like
I'm surprised that it
what
didn't
was their
come up
motivations
in conversation at some point in the game or anything like that. It hasn't.
Yeah, like the one Nathan Fillion was like, yeah, I kind of miss being ODST, just point and shoot, none of this gray area bullshit. Like,
yeah,
okay,
that was his one throwaway line,
right?
But it's Nathan Fillion, so he's
other
great
than
at
all of
everything
his
he does.
obvious Firefly references, but
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really into Fireteam Osiris like I thought I would be. Like, obviously, Locke and Buck are okay, but
I don't.
who is Vale and who the hell is the other
is
one?
it Tanaka?
Tanaka. Who the fuck are they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where do they
did
come
nothing,
from? Thank you. All right.
Like, I just feel like
Goodbye. I feel like they just put the 2 women there just to like
have
balance it out.
Yeah. I think they definitely could have done a better job of fleshing those characters out before the game came out.
Doesn't Blue Team also have 2 females?
Linda and Kelly, yeah.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Kelly's Chief's best
Titan,
friend, but they don't tell. Like, you don't know that unless you see
hates
that.
all of their names.
Fred.
The Blue
Those
Team
are the
names.
worst names I've ever
Well, his
heard.
name's
for
actually
badass soldiers.
Frederick.
Well, they're all like what the Spartan 2s. So it was all fairly early in the development, so people weren't coming up with retarded fucking
And I
names.
think that maybe they didn't know that they were going to have a role this big later down the line.
Well, I mean, what Tanaka's first name is Holly.
Yeah, but at least her last name's Tanaka.
And Vale's first name is Olympia. Come on.
That's a pretty cool name.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, maybe
Edward
it's,
Buck.
Maybe it's to kind of emphasize that these were just like normal kids when they started the Spartan program.
Normal kidnapped
Right.
children.
Normal kidnapped children that they cloned.
Jameson Locke.
They put like clones in fucking place of the kids.
Right.
And
I'd also like to know
think
what the
it
difference
was
is in each
is
Spartan
they
program
stripped
is.
them of their they stripped them of their freedom, or not freedom. What's the word?
Humanity, childhood.
Yeah. Their humanity. They dehumanized them by giving them really ordinary names like John, Fred, Linda.
They showed
Numbers 117.
They showed when Dr. Halsey first met Master Chief, and his name was John when she first met him. So I don't know what the fuck.
So it wasn't
Yeah, I mean, that would make more sense if it was that. But yeah, their names are pretty basic. Fred, John, Linda, and Kelly.
I'm also not really sure where they're going to go in terms of story with the way that they decided to tell us who the antagonist is. I'm not really going to spoil it, but I'm wondering why. Like, why just can't they let go of this character? It's just like, I get that, the story of, like, he is hopelessly trying to redeem this person, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have an issue with it, because it still kind of makes sense, sort of, with the way that they chose to explain how it got to this point. But it is, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe addressing another major, or introducing another major villain at this point would be...
Right. Well, the Didact didn't die, according to, like, their whole universe thing.
I don't even remember what the fucking Didact was.
The main villain of 4.
I remember the name.
Kind of vampire thing.
But I don't remember.
He was a Forerunner.
Well, see, this comes back to me hating the Promethean idea, so I don't even remember much of Halo 4. But I guess that comes back to I just always want to see Master Chief killing fucking Covenant. Mm-hmm. I didn't even like the Flood, mostly because, god damn, are they a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Thank God they weren't in this game yet.
There's still time.
Right.
They could make a fucking valiant return. Ugh, it would suck. Yeah, the story, I guess, is okay-ish for me. I just need to get a little more invested, maybe in a single playthrough or something. I mean, it's hard to focus when every time they show a Spartan, Titan has to comment on how large their fucking heads are.
Dude, Tanaka's eyes, too, are freaky if you look at them when she has her helmet off. Mm-hmm. There's no way that their heads are that big. There's no fucking way.
God, just imagine them with normal-size heads, then. It'll be even weirder.
It is, but it's still more realistic. How do you... I mean, I understand that they're, like, 8 feet tall or whatever, but their heads are like 4 times the size. Unless they enlarge their brains too.
They probably did. If I had to guess, I would say they did.
I don't know why
is Dr. Halsey still smarter than all of them?
Why are they still so hesitant to show Master Chief's face?
I think it's just because they just keep that mystery.
But I mean, they've already shown it. And you see him as a kid. It's not really hard to imagine what he looks like as an adult.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
He's going to be
good at that shit,
a trans woman. That's going to be the twist.
It turns out this whole time he wasn't a fucking.
Shit.
Turns out the whole time he wasn't even a person.
He's a robot.
He's a fucking robot. That'd be terrible. I think they should just never show it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean,
at this point, you might as well not. You're
either stop
5
teasing it
in.
or do it.
Right, it's not going to be even a reveal when they do it.
No, I mean, nobody's going to be like, oh, that's your Master Chief's face.
Yeah, I don't think... I think at this point, nobody really gives a shit
I'm just going to be like, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother.
So he looks like an old man.
Yeah.
We probably even wouldn't. The enhancements, we don't know if they gave him Wolverine fucking forever youth powers.
Yeah. I don't even
know what it would be like.
Good.
Go ahead.
No, you.
No, you.
Well, it would be like, I was going to say, it would be like in Return of the Jedi when Darth Vader has his helmet off at the end, and you're like, oh, it's some old guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, 5 games in, you might as well just not bother.
Right, and then, when they did the whole thing to Boba Fett, the whole thing was like, oh, what was he to look like? Oh, he's just some stupid-looking European guy.
The only way I would want to see Master Chief's face is if at the
coffin.
End of... it's almost like that. If at the end of the entire Halo series... he gets his head ripped off by an enemy, and they throw his head to the side, and his face just rolls out of the helmet.
That's a bit ridiculous.
And it's John Cena.
John 117.
The whole time, it's just been John fucking Cena with a voice changer.
I bet that the way that they're going to reveal his face is like... If they end with this trilogy, like they end Halo, it's going to be like the person's still the villain, Cortana, whatever. Fuck, who cares? It's not that hard to predict.
Yeah, it's really not.
Like his last attempt at saving her is like to show his face to her to get her to remember.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise
That's
me.
probably some
That's
dumb
gay
cliche shit that's gonna happen though.
Either that or at the end he calls it like his last mission, and at the end he takes his helmet off and sets it down and walks away or some dumb shit. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. I mean, I could see it though. It's the type of shit that would happen. But yeah, Halo 5. I mean, okay. So, have you guys got to play much multiplayer?
Yeah, I played some.
A little bit.
Yeah, I played probably more than both of you, just because I like it. So, you guys aren't particularly enthralled with it, is what I gathered.
Well, I mean, it's not really. I mean, it's different, but then again, it isn't for me.
Right.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's just the same stuff that I didn't like about the other Halos.
Yeah, if you didn't like Halo multiplayer, this isn't going to change it, which I think is a good thing because
it didn't need to be changed a whole lot. So
no, I like the additions. The sprint thing is so good because god damn it, your character was fucking slow in all the other Halo games. If you got shot at, you were fucked.
Yeah, I like the movement. I like aiming down sights. I don't like the storm rifle. That fucking thing is a piece of shit in multiplayer.
Oh, it's a huge hunk of junk. I don't even.
Why did
pick it
they
up.
get rid of the elite or the Why did they get rid of the plasma rifle from like Halo 2?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I guess maybe
Storm
upgraded
rifle.
technician or technology is the storm rifle.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering,
that
like
thing.
in Halo 2, why they don't have like a long range repeater.
Yeah.
But then obviously the storm rifle. The storm rifle is great in Halo 4's campaign.
Was there a storm rifle in that game?
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
And then
I hate it. Hate it.
the
in 5.
suppressor is pretty good for the Promethean weapon. I like all the
suppressor-
Promethean weapons are pretty
The
good.
suppressor surprised me
Yeah.
in this game. I didn't think it was going to be that good.
I like the
but-
way it sounded in Halo 4 a little better. They changed it.
Yeah.
But it's still good. I do like the battle rifle. The SMG doesn't seem worthless.
Yeah, the SMG is actually not bad. And neither is the assault rifle.
Yeah, the assault rifle is cool, but it doesn't really seem to be doing damage for me because I know I'm hitting these people in the dome, and they're just like, "Oh, what, bro?"
Yeah, I don't have an issue with the assault
And
rifle.
then, like, there was a couple times where I had lowered an enemy's shields because you can visually tell when you do it, and then I'll bash them twice, nothing will happen, and then it'll just turn around and kill me. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I haven't had that happen.
that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's Halo multiplayer. I think what they did is they added just enough to make it current, like with current FPSs, being able to run, aim down sights, all that shit, while still keeping kind of a Halo feel to it. I know Titan wants loadouts, sort of, I guess.
Yeah. I prefer not to have to start with the same gun as everybody else.
Yeah, that's a Halo.
Not
That's
that
a
I
Halo
want
thing.
A gun that's really going to give me an advantage, but like if I'm on a map and I know that map is longer range or shorter range, and I want to have the battle rifle instead of the assault rifle, I think why not?
I mean, I get it, but it's just a Halo thing to like. They shied away from it in Halo 4, but the Halo thing has always been the arena style of starting with the same shit.
Yeah, which I don't mind because I mean that's been around for a long time in multiplayer games.
Yeah. Also, the Warzone mode has loadouts, so that's
I haven't played that yet.
I
wanna
played
check that
like
out.
half a match and I got shit on, but it does seem interesting, and I definitely want to try it again. But I mean, they give you the pistol, which is almost a reasonable long range weapon if you're decent aiming wise, which it shouldn't be. It's weird, but I put in work with that thing at distance. It's a good time. But all in all, I mean, I'm gonna play it. I'm hopefully you guys will play it because I need some fucking teammates that don't
I don't
quit.
hate it. It's not like I'm sitting here like, oh, well, it's just a fucking
No, I
piece
mean,
of
it's-
shit. It's just
yeah, it's-
the controls. They also.
Oh yeah.
I guess we could just move into the controls now, but
Sure.
man, when we were playing the campaign, switching from Halo 4 to Halo 5.
Yeah, I went from Halo 2
Jesus.
to Halo 5.
Like, I'm sitting here trying to whip grenades, aiming down the sight. I'm sitting here
Yep.
trying to melee. I'm using my thrusters. I'm sitting here trying to reload. I'm meleeing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, see, I played the beta quite a bit, so I was kind of somewhat familiar with them.
Right.
But I had forgotten that they were different. So I was doing the same aim down sights thing when I was trying to throw grenades, and I was getting fucking pooped on. Just today, I accidentally bumped the left bumper, whipped the grenade into the steps. It blew up a barrel next to me, and killed me.
Yeah. There's one other thing look-wise about multiplayer I didn't really mention, but I know Titan feels the same way. Why are they letting me customize the way my guy looks if he doesn't look like that in multiplayer?
I mean,
like color-wise.
Yeah, it's just the colors. I think that I don't know. I think it would be tough because it's first of all, it's always been that red versus blue thing, so it would be kind of a purist thing. But also, a lot of the maps are red versus blue based. Like they have a red base and a blue base, and I think if they shied away from that too much, it would be weird. Like they'd have to identify bases differently. You know what I mean? Like,
but then you just identify it as enemy base, your base,
or just red team. I don't know. I just don't.
Or give you like a red banner like on your arms, like a giant. Like make one piece of your armor that color.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to stand out though. Like, I mean, it's weird because it works in games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, where if your faction looks slightly different, then you can tell them apart. But I just feel it's for some reason for Halo, it seems like it would be harder to discern between two teams, just because everybody has the same armor style.
I had like a little because there's two different factions of the Covenant. Like some Covenant are your teammates, some are your enemies. But all you really got to do is aim at them, and it'll go red or green.
Yeah,
right.
But I think that split, if that was in multiplayer, that split second will get you murked because fucking 10-year-olds and their 10 sensitivity. Get you
as a non-Halo player, the thing that really screwed me up was they would switch me to the other team in the next match. So now I'm shooting at somebody who's another color, and I'm used to shooting at blue people, and now all of a sudden I'm not shooting at blue people anymore.
Maybe I wasn't really paying attention, but I remember not knowing what team I was until like in the game. Like maybe I just wasn't paying attention in the menu, but I don't remember them telling me what team I was on.
No, it shows you right at the beginning. But yeah, look at your arms. Your arms are your armor color. But yeah, I mean, I could see it because I do like, that I get to customize my colors. Like maybe you could have one faction be like clean Spartans, normal looking like military Spartans, and then the other side could be like what the fuck's the word I'm looking for? Like a militia type Spartans where they're wearing like banged up armor with like cloths over their heads or just some shit like that. I could see that.
Rogues or something.
Yeah.
Rogue Spartans.
Ghosts.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, something like that, I guess. But I don't really have an issue with it. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, I want to definitely get some more playtime in that Warzone. And I need you guys to play Halo with me because my teammates keep quitting. Like, what the fuck, dude? I just want to complete a match with 4 people. That's all I want to do. Hey, we might even win because it'll be even teams. I don't know. But when somebody quits within the first fucking 3 minutes, we're gonna lose because Halo is rather team-oriented. So, hey, for sure don't quit. Just play the match. What the fuck? Like, we're down by 5 kills. We'll be all right, I promise.
Yeah, I don't know why people take that shit so seriously, too.
I died
just
3
a game,
times.
guys. Come on.
I died 3 times. I'm quitting. Fuck this game. That's like I was playing earlier and some dude had his Connect on. Holy shit, was he upset about everything. Fuck. Like, it was incredible. I had my headset on and I was going to like talk to people, but this guy was so angry I didn't even want to say anything. I was like, I just better not talk. Like, you shut the fuck up, faggot. That's what it would be. I know it. That's what it would be.
Like, don't get mad if you suck. Like
you suck going into it, so don't get mad when you die 15 times. I mean,
right.
You knew it was going to happen. Fuck.
Right.
Like, god damn it.
I think I started off the match I was playing 0-8, and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm not even going to melee people when they're close, I'm just going to shoot them, and then I like finished even.
Yeah.
With like 150 assists.
All of the assists. Yeah, we got to play Warzone for sure, because that shit it's kind of fun. What I played of it, like the half a match I played was kind of fun. I killed like 2 AI bosses or whatever the fuck they're called. I had a tank. The requisition system is kind of cool because you need to level up within the match so you can pull out your higher requisition cards and get like you can pull out tanks and shit. And it's pretty fun. But anyways, I think that pretty much sums up Halo 5. Yeah. Anything else from anybody?
No. I mean, not until we play it more.
Yeah. Okay, so Titan want to talk about horror games. Okay, go ahead.
Great transition.
That was great.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so since it is Halloween week, we figured we'd talk about some horror shit, man. I have a thing with horror games. It's real hard for me to finish them because I get so stressed out when I play them. Like Dead Space, it took me forever to finish that game because it's just like I'll play it for like a long period of time. Like I'll play like 2, 3, 4 hours, and by the time I'm done, I'm like, holy fucking shit! I'm like exhausted, and like whenever I go to put it back in, I'm like, dude, are you really ready for this? Like, are you ready for the stress that's about to happen? I still haven't beat the Evil Within. I can't do it. I can't put it back in. I'm like, I don't. First of all, I don't remember what's happening. So that's a struggle.
That's disorienting and confusing.
Yeah.
There's an anxiety buildup
Mm-hmm.
that happens with certain horror games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the better horror games.
Yeah, not Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, that don't just rely on stupid jump scares.
Yeah, I read an article, somebody praising Five Nights at Freddy jump scares. I don't get it. I've watched people play it, and it's just...
I've played it myself.
You've got to play it for yourself. You've got to have the headphones on.
Oh, well, Titan's played it, so
and
let's...
be invest in the atmosphere. And
Titan, did that help?
No, it's not scary. It's startling every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, loud
that's about
noises
it.
and shit'll do that.
Right. My problem with it, with games like that, is you can't move in that game.
Oh, yeah, don't you just control, like, security cameras or some dumb shit?
Yeah. I think in the later games there might actually be one where you can actually move around, and there's little mini games in between, but the actual base game, you are just sat there as a security guard looking at security cameras and closing vents and doors and watching the animatronic characters move around.
Yeah.
And first of all, I don't know how you've taken this job at this place.
yeah, seriously. Don't they like tell you that shit happens too?
Yeah, they warn you on the phone. And then it's like the guy, you had to walk through the building to get to where you were. Like as soon as you saw one of those animatronic figures, you'd be like, nope, fuck this, no, go ahead already.
Seriously.
Good lord. Yeah, I don't... that game does nothing for me. I haven't gotten a chance to play Outlast or Amnesia. But both of those actually looked mildly scary. I haven't watched anybody play those for the most part because I don't want to spoil it in case I do play
I think I saw Conan play Outlast and Amnesia.
Oh, I bet that
but
was fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't remember much of it.
Sounds hilarious if I had to
does.
guess.
I know, like some of the better horror games do a good job of, the anxiety buildup, like, and not relying on jump scares, like Alien Isolation. The whole thing is just scary, trying to avoid the androids or the fucking 12 foot tall xenomorph.
Yeah.
God,
That
every time I describe
snarls
that thing, it gets
and-
bigger.
that snarls and it's drooling and it's
Oh my god. I still haven't
stalking
beat
you.
that game.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I have it right here. I'm looking at it, and I refuse to play it. That's how scary it is.
What is it?
Alien Isolation.
Alien Isolation.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try that because you guys said it was terrifying.
It's extremely terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
when
trade
you-
you my hat back for this.
when you're hiding in the locker and the alien comes by and then he's like smelling in the locker and you have to hold your breath. And even when
Dude,
you have the
half the
Kinect
time-
on with the head tracking, it actually works like head track. Like when you actually want to peek around the corner, you can peek and it actually does like the little head movements you do. The noise, you better not have any fucking background noise because that thing will hear you.
Really?
And it will
Ooh,
fucking
I kind of
murder
want to
you.
play that.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
we
that
played
sounds
it.
fun.
We played it in a fucking creaky basement with the lights off, and it was fucking scary. But it's
Even
that's
if
a
you
good
do
horror
everything
game.
right, hiding in that locker, he'll still find you sometimes.
Yeah, if you stay in there long enough, he will.
That's awesome. Yeah, it sounds fun. That actually sounds like an engaging kind of scary game.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better ones. People were complaining about like the story and the length, I guess, but it's not really. I really didn't see it as the point. Like, I don't care about the story. It's just getting away from the xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because I never made it that far.
Right.
Oh, you haven't beaten it?
No.
It's,
No.
it's that scary that
Fuck
you just
no.
quit?
Right. Yep.
Yeah, there's something about the alien man where it's like, as soon as they introduce it and it just plops down out of the vent and then it starts hunting you, it's like, no.
The tail
I'm done.
basically like rubs on your legs, and
It's so fucking huge.
I have to play it. And I have to upload it to YouTube or something.
It's great.
It sounds fun. With the scariest game I ever played was on PS2, and it was called. Well, is it the scary? Yeah, probably. It's called The Suffering. You're a dude who gets locked in prison for allegedly killing your entire family, and then shit starts to go crazy in the prison. Of course, it's a fucking prison. Why wouldn't it be? I guess demons take over the prison or something ridiculous like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, it sounds terrible, but I guess it was kind of like a psychological thing. Your guy was like going crazy throughout the game, from what I remember, and random images would pop up on the screen while you were playing and shit. It was nuts, especially for back then when PS2 was out. I was younger, so
Yeah.
I was a little freaked the fuck out. But yeah, that was probably the scariest game I played, I think.
The earlier Resident Evil games were pretty good.
Yeah, you know what made those games so scary? The fucking goofy controls and terrible camera angles.
Yeah.
Because as
Oh,
soon
yeah.
as you
It's
saw
just-
one zombie, you would freak the fuck out.
Right, because you
couldn't figure out how
know
to
you're
shoot
not
it.
getting away from it.
You couldn't figure out how to shoot it. You're like, how the fuck do I aim over there?
If I go over here and move to the end of the hallway and turn myself around, and
Then I'll be able to shoot maybe one of them.
Yeah, and then I have to run again, get enough distance so I can line up another shot. One of the scariest moments in my gaming history is I can't remember which one it was, but in one of the Resident Evil games, when you're walking down the halls, a dog, one of those zombie dogs, jumps through the glass window. Scared the
I think that's 2.
shit out of me.
Yeah, I think that's 2.
Oh my god, I freaked the fuck out the first time that happened. Matter of fact, if I went back and played it now, I'd still probably freak the fuck out. Because I forget where it happens. I just know it's a hallway with some windows. It's probably more than one of those.
The first time I played Left 4 Dead, it was pretty scary too.
The witches.
Especially coming across the witches.
The witches, the creepy music that plays, and the sound that they make.
And then she's like,
Yeah.
and then when you actually
so
see her, like, oh, her eyes are all glowing. She's got like
Fucking
this
scary.
large wingspan with claws, and then that's
Yeah, it's creepy.
That's
Like
freaky.
you wouldn't really think scary when you think like if
you're like,
you
oh
just,
my god, a witch,
like
crouch.
if you
Turn
just
your light
saw
on.
Left 4 Dead, you wouldn't really think scary, but then you
Right.
play it and run across a witch and you're like, "Oh no."
And then the tank.
whipping fucking giant everythings at you.
They do a good job with their music too, like
Mhm.
especially when the
Yeah.
tank comes, dun 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 dun. Like, oh shit, I don't have no ammo.
Like you don't even see it, you just hear
Yeah.
the music, you're like, "Oh fuck."
Right.
Yeah, that game was fun as shit.
He would be like around. You could hear him breathing sometimes through the walls.
That was
You'd be
scary
like, "Oh shit,
too.
there's going to be a tank."
Yeah,
man.
if you were quiet enough, like, and you got to some part, you'd be like, and they're like, oh shit, like I don't have any ammo. Do you?
Oh
Nope.
damn.
That game fills you with like a sense of dread, and there's a lot of good old games like Doom and Quake that they just fill you with the sense of like you're fucked, but you're just surviving as long as you can.
Yeah, I think that's key for a game, is to not rely on jump scares, but to kind of give you that sense of terror, like, oh no, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Not like,
Right.
oh, peekaboo, fucking scary, haha. That's stupid. I hate jump scares. They aggravate the shit out of me. I'm more of a psychological thriller kind
Right,
of.
like it's just built like you're not actually, there's nothing on screen to scare you, but it's just like the threat of something that might
the
be
threat,
there.
the environment, the music. If everything's done right, that shit is scary.
That's what I'm wishing kind of DayZ or H1Z1 is. Like, I don't know, I haven't played either of them enough, but I was hoping like that atmosphere would be like a scary one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that way at all yet.
No, it just seems like you're trying to avoid all of the human players.
Yeah,
like, which is
probably.
kind of Walking Dead-esque is what I've
Yeah,
heard. Like that,
it is.
everybody always says the humans are more of a danger in Walking Dead than the zombies are.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd like to see a co-op, like, open world type horror survival experience.
Mhm.
I think it'd be pretty fun.
It would be cool.
Yeah, it feels like all the horror games today are like Slender ripoffs or Five Nights at Freddy's ripoffs.
That's why I'm
or-
hoping this Friday at 13th is good. I'm hoping that has like some sort of like terror element, like almost a
Yeah.
reverse Evolve, like how when you're
Yeah.
playing Evolve as the monster, you're scared of the people, which, I mean, kind of Animal Instinct is basically what it is, but I want like what is it, six? The six of you
Mhm.
are just trying as best as you can.
I think that's
To
what it's going
run
to
and
be,
hide
because
away
I'm pretty
and-
sure. Didn't it say that there's like a terror meter So, like, the more scared your characters get, like, the stronger Jason is. So that sounds scary in itself.
That's amazing.
Right. And I would hope, like, this is obviously not realistic, but, like, they'd hook something up to, like, your wrist or your chest, and they would create this atmosphere that would elevate your heart rate.
Oh, man.
And as the heart rate elevates, like, Jason gets, like, the goal is to keep calm. I mean, people could obviously just cheat that, but I wish there was some way to incorporate, like, your actual terror level.
I mean, shit.
If games did that, you'd never complete.
Like,
I'd never complete Alien.
Some people could cheat that, but, I mean, the people that wouldn't would be the ones having the fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that would be an awesome idea. If you're freaking the fuck out, Jason gets stronger, and then you're freaking the fuck out more.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that game. I'm hoping like the levels are big enough to where the game is long enough to be scary, like to where like survivors just can't run towards the end or some shit like that.
Yeah, I definitely think it's gonna be.
I want it to be like when you see Jason, you're like, shit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Players left the game because he died.
And then there should be a build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets stronger and stronger, and then finally he can snap it.
I think would be really cool. You start off with 6, and it's you get the kind of atmosphere, but every time someone gets killed off, the music gets more and more intense. Like I guess maybe it gets foggier and it's like just louder and just more intense, and like it's really creepy for the final person.
Damn, that sounds good.
That would just.
I hope this game is good.
So do I.
Damn it, I hope it's good.
Yeah. That sounds amazing.
It does. I mean, so far it all sounds good, but
but we don't even know if half the stuff will be in the game. We don't know what's happening yet.
Well, yeah. I just hope it's good, man.
Me too.
I definitely want to play Outlast and Amnesia. Both of those seem like legitimate horror games. In one, I think is it Amnesia or Outlast that you have the night vision camera, and that's like the only way you can see for the most part.
I think that's Outlast, and you're like in some sort of insane asylum.
Yeah.
Maybe?
You have to like find batteries, and sounds scary. The game's basically just running away from shit.
Yeah,
I think that feeling of helplessness might also contribute to scare factor.
Yeah, that's the same way with Alien. There's nothing you can do really in the beginning of the game to repel the alien. Like I think towards the end you get like a flamethrower. And I think that like repels him for maybe once or twice, but
you can distract him with like a sound grenade,
which is never going to happen. Like I don't want to do anything to alert that to my presence. Like that's creepy.
I've already distracted him and then like hid in the vent, and then he got in the vent after the sound grenade stopped working. And just if you put that shit on hard, he'll figure out where you are eventually.
Damn, that's crazy. I so want to play that. Like that's ridiculous.
That shit's great. You should just have Jordan play it. Like. You got to put the beats on.
Yeah.
Like I think like not even surround sound will do it. Like I think you need to actually wear a headset for it.
Well, these beats are super noise canceling, so I think this would be the way to go.
Lights off.
I'm thinking about doing it.
That's it. It's great.
My big dumb face lit up by nothing but the monitor.
Yeah.
Shit. If that's gotta happen. That'll be a good time.
Yeah. They need to make more of like.
Straight up horror games.
Yeah, I mean they were like what 2 got like canceled, didn't they? Like Silent Hill and then like
the one
PT was a big one.
PT was a trailer for Silent Hills is technically what it was.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that game was looking like it was going to be awesome, and then
they were going to let Guillermo del Toro make that.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That was going to be so good.
Yeah. What the fuck happened? Damn it.
I don't know.
Well, there's another
Kojima
game.
was involved, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
And
we all know how that's gone.
Yeah.
I think there's another game that's being developed that looks a lot like PT, but I don't remember what it's called. But yeah, it seems like only indie developers will make horror games. Like that seems to be the way. You know what I mean? Like there's no big
AAA companies don't have enough faith in them.
Like The Evil Within was probably a AAA, but that Dead Space, Alien, that's basically it, right?
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. If
everybody just wants action, open world destruction.
Yeah, there hasn't been a horror game released in a while that I can think of. Like Dead Space 3 was a while ago. The Evil Within was a while ago. Left 4 Dead was obviously a while ago.
Well, like 2009, right? Was the last one?
R.I.P. Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
2009 Left 4 Dead 2.
Hopefully it's on the backwards compatible list.
It better be. It either better be that or Valve better be fucking making it.
I don't think there's any way it won't be, just because there's no fucking sign of another one coming.
Right. So. There's no sign of any third game in Valve ever. So.
Right. It's ridiculous. You guys have any other horror game stories or anything?
No, I mean, I never really got to play Silent Hill, so I can't really say anything about
I played a
those.
little bit of Silent Hill for like PlayStation. Again, awkward controls, really foggy. I know that's
I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Which I guess we forgot that one when we talked about video game movies.
I haven't.
We did.
I haven't
You're
seen
right.
it.
I've seen them all. I think there was like 2.
It's completely
3.
forgettable and
Yeah. The big monster does rip a girl's skin off, like clean off, which is terrifying. But yeah, they're meh, whatever. So that's all I got. Titan, you got anything else?
no, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, that was episode 20.
Fat.
Shut the fuck up. That was episode 24. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook. We can't respawn without the apostrophe because the internet says fuck you guys. We are on iTunes. Go subscribe there. You should totally subscribe there because it's iTunes. Just do it.
Why not?
Yeah. WeCan'tRespawn.com is the website. It's really where we post the podcast mostly. It's not even a website at this point. It's just the podcast holding station. Did I say YouTube? No, we're on YouTube. You should definitely subscribe there because that's super important. We upload the podcast there too. We also have gameplay stuff, and yeah, it's cool. You should go there and like subscribe and stuff.
Totally.
Yeah, bro.
Totally, dude.
Birdman streams on Twitch now. Sometimes. What is it? Birdman Can't Respawn?
No, it's still Birdman Bobbo 5. I haven't changed it yet.
Birdman Bobbo 5.
I should probably change it.
On
I'm
Twitch.
gonna have to troll him.
It's not like I have. I've already been trolled on my chat. I was playing.
Good times. Probably mad.
I was playing Halo. I had planned on streaming all three of the games that I hadn't beaten.
Yeah.
But like I was literally just getting spam botted in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah,
right.
nah.
Yeah. So check us out on all the things. We got to get Titan an official We Can't Respawn banner for his Twitters and stuffs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for us, man. That wraps it up. Happy Halloween, you assholes, and we'll see you next time. We Can't Respawn.
Wobble fat. Wobble, wobble, wobble
Peace.
fat.